Alright guys, welcome back. This is part 3 of Unit 8, Lesson 1, and it's 239 in your SAB. Number 18 says, Pascal wants to ride his bike to and from school 3 days a week. His house is 2 5800 kilometers from his school. How many meters will he ride in 7 weeks? Alright, so just like the last one, I'm going to start with my King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk, okay, because that always seems to help us out. Alright, and as I was beginning to work this out, I've actually noticed it says estimate to check your answer. So if we want to estimate, that'll be super easy. Our possible estimate would definitely be somewhere, if we moved this decimal, we got almost 2,580, so I'm going to round that down to about 2,500. Alright, so we had 2,500, and then it says 3 days for 7 weeks, so 3 times 7 would be 21. But it's tricky because it says he rides his bike to and from school, so that's 2 times for 3 days. So I'm going to multiply that by 2, which was 42. So estimate about times 40 here. And so we've got some nice, reasonable answers to work with. So this would be, my estimate is 100,000. And if you go ahead and work out this multiplication problem, and do it quickly here, and that would get, the actual answer is 108,360 meters. And our estimate was 100,000. So yes, our estimate was reasonable. Number 19, if Sabrina's hair grows 1 1/10 centimeters every month, how many meters could her hair grow over 5 years? Okay, so it's really hard to estimate when you haven't converted yet. So I'm going to go ahead and convert centimeters into meters. Which if I do that, the 1.1, so we have 1 1/10 centimeters to meters. If I go over 2, 1, 2, and it is now 11 hundredths. Alright, and so I'm going to estimate that I'm going to say that's about just 1. Probably a decent estimate. 1. And then it says every month, so I know that there's 12 months in a year, but 12 is kind of closer to 10. And then over 5 years, 5's a nice number. I could do that. So 1 times 10 times 5. We've got to put our decimal point in there. So I would say about roughly 5/10 meters. And if we work our actual problem out here, then our actual answer is 66 hundredths of a meter, which our estimate was very, very close. Alright, let's check out Puzzled Penguin. So it says, Dear math students, I want to build a fence around my neighbor's garden. My garden is 675 centimeters long and 225 centimeters wide. The fencing costs $3 for every meter of fencing. This is how I found the cost of the fencing. Am I correct? So 675 meters. Well, let's see if he did his conversions right. If he had 675 centimeters, going from centimeters to meters, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, he looks like he did his correct, or his converting right. Let's see. What did he do wrong? Okay, so here's our problem. His answer is wrong. So when he calculated the cost of the fencing, he didn't include all sides. Remember, because this is a rectangle. So instead of doing just 9, you should have multiplied that by the rest of the sides, because he's got the length, he's got the width, but he forgot these two. So if he multiplied 9 by 2, he would have had 18 times 3, because it's 3, it says $3 for every meter, and 18 times 3 would be 54. So if you want to actually write a sentence around that, make sure that he said he did not. Right, he did not include all sides of the fence in his actual problem. So that's where Puzzled Penguin went wrong.